If you don't want to go somewhere and people are going there and they are forcing you, don't go. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about negativity and how to reprogram yourself to be more positive and be more happy. Yeah, to get that zen. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, and you guys just get a coffee and listen to this. It's kind of like a podcast, No, just listen to what I'm telling you, because it will help you in your self-development journey if you're on one, and if you just want a little bit of motivation or just a wake-up call. Yes, we do all that in this channel. Why are you so negative? Yeah, that's a question you should actually like. Kama unakwanga tu very grumpy, a pessimist by heart, ask yourself that question, because unajua, but then inafikanga time you just find yourself like you're just very unhappy, and it's reflecting, it's showing when people around you just say, hey, huyo mama anakuanga hivi. Usikanyage line yake. For real, lakini yeah, like unasikia tu watu wanakuongelelea behind your back, they just tell you, there's just something about you that is rubbing me the wrong way, you see. Lakini uko tu hapo, you're just living your life and you think nothing is wrong. Well, let me tell you something is definitely wrong. Something is definitely wrong when you feel like you're not happy. Like seriously, unajua hii dunia kila mtu supposed kuwa happy. Ukikuwa happy, that feeling of being happy, it's endless. It's just happiness, it is happiness. But when you're sad, you're overthinking, you're thinking the wrong things, you're sad, you're sad, you feel emotionally drained, like unajua you're just barely even surviving. Being sad most of your life is just not good for you. It's not even healthy. By the way, watu wako hivyo, unapata tu hata you become sick, because it's your mentality. It's very toxic. You can't live inside yourself because you're just very sad, always trying to run away from issues, yeah, choosing the right way, choosing the easier way out. Sasa, I'm here to help if you feel like you're just negative, or you have negative thoughts, or like you're generally not a happy person. Like before mtu aone ukismile, talk about that. Like seriously, hey, living like that is draining. Mimi naonanga kama mtu anachoka sana, by the way. Haya, kwambie kwa nini? So first of all, you have to do a quick exercise. Ask yourself, like, what do I genuinely love doing? If you're this sad, ask yourself these questions. Now ujijibu tu personal. You ask yourself, what do I genuinely care about? What makes me feel alive? What nini kwa hii dunia inakufanya tu happy? Kisikia tu kitu una glow. What else? What makes your heart happy? Where do I genuinely love going? Who do I genuinely like being around? When you ask yourself these questions, by the way, there's just It's very obvious. Utapata tu ukiandika hapo kwa list, utaandika kama watu wawili ama watatu. Wawili ama watatu siende sana, and no one should lie to themselves that hapo utaandika sijui 10 people, 20 people, ati mimi ndio you know the elder, mimi ndio bazoo. Niko na mabeshte 1 million. Hauna. When you actually ask yourself these questions, 1 or 2 people utaandika maybe hapo jina ya mtu mmoja. Kama hujaambiwa information like before now, you are not watching anything constructive. This is very constructive for you. Listen. The rest is extra. Hao watu watatu utaandika hapo, hao tu ndio wanamata by the way. Hapo kwa kitabu yako, even like you being a human being for the rest of your life, you will always choose those 3 people or those 4 people. Hao ndio watabaki kwa maisha yako mpaka udedi. So mbona unajidanganya at 10 people, you know? The lies. You know, okay, so don't have to, you know exactly like these people make me happy, so stick there. Unajua mtu aendangi mahali atakani, you know, if you feel you do not wanted or you feel unhappy around certain people, si lazima ukoe mabeshte wao. Another thing, si lazima ufanye kitu utakufanya. If that thing you're doing is not making you happy, you don't have to do it. No one is telling you ati umeshikiwa hapo at gunpoint ati ufanye. No one is doing that sahi. And labda ni kama mpatikana kwa mashida. Lakini in real life, you know, no one is forcing you to do something, especially if you're a grown up, you know. As a child you have to accept that certain things you have to do, like go to school, you know, hata kama unataka kwenda lazima tu uende. Hizo ni like being a child. And children, you know, they don't have a lot of problems. As an adult, yes, there are a lot of problems, but you know what, like you make your own decisions, you make them. Hakuna mtu anakumekia hizo decisions. So kama utaka kufanya kitu, usifanye. If you don't want to go somewhere and people are going there and they are forcing you, don't go. If it doesn't make you happy, you don't have to do it. Like that is something people don't take it seriously. Lakini unajua, every time you do something that you don't want to do, at the end of the day it chips something. Una chip to yourself off. You know, you pick yourself apart. Paka una collapse. Yeah, you keep doing that, and one day you'll just go down like utaenda uende you lose yourself completely. So if nothing makes you, if ukiona tu mimi environment hata hainibambi and I'm not happy and I feel like I'm struck, go and find somewhere you'll find peace. Hii dunia ni kubwa sana. Go there. Go somewhere that makes you feel so alive. People who actually just make you happy. And when you're in that energy, also try and nourish your mind. Try and think positively. Hata kama ulikuanga unajua nini, you die by the book, you know? You die by the book of pessimism, you know? If you're like that, hata kama jaribu tu change mindset kidogo. Unaona? Stop thinking the worst case scenario. Ati, you know, nikienda kwa safari labda kita happen nikufe ama nipate accident ama sijui nini. You overthink too much, and most of the time when you overthink things zinakuanga tu mbaya. Unaona? So try your level best, you know, to think positively, because that's the only way utajitoa hapo. So ukikuwa positive, try and listen to other people. You know, being positive is not just in your head. You listen to people when they talk. Unaona, unapatia mtu time yake, unamuonesha yeye pia ana matter. Unaona, being positive is like you're very welcoming. Your energy is welcoming. People love being around you, you know? Like just being yourself. Unaona, si ati unaringa ama just being yourself and accepting yourself, trying to be happy, because that's all we look for. By the way, money is not happiness. Mwenye alikwambia money is happiness, that one is just materialistic. But the true happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from money. It doesn't come from ATCG, I will get married and I will get kids and I will be happy. Yes, they will add to that abundance of happiness. But you know what? Nothing can make you happy. Kwanza hiyo pesa, by the way, hiyo pesa, that's the main point. You should never like want ati money. If I get enough money, I will be happy. Wait till you get that money. You look for me, you'll be like, oh, I was wrong. And another thing, by the way, if you get that money and you're up there with all those issues, all those baggages you carried, and you have money, yes, let's say you have like your bank account is like off the roof, it's a lot. Lakini wewe tabia yako tu, you're still negative, you're still not open, you're still unhappy. You will still come back down there and work on those issues. You just ni venye tu utajihumble, utarudi. Wengine mpaka Mungu anawafunza lessons, you become poor and poor and poor. And yet you still uko tu bado tu na hiyo mentality. But the only you don't see like something is wrong after you become maybe rich and you lost it all because of just majaribu tu za Mungu. Lakini wewe usikii, mentality ni ile, the same body, the same mindset, like these things should be very alarming. If you're self-aware, you should actually take these things very seriously. Ni alarming sana kupata vitu kama like una act too evil. You're just ukiulizwa why are you like this, ati mimi nililelewa na mama mbaya sana, ndo nimekuwa hivi. Yani unajiaccept tu, unaambia watu mimi nakuanga hivi, by the way I'm just like this, mimi amchezi na mimi, by the way, na watu bado wanakuogopa. Mtu hata akisikia jina yako mimi sitaki hata kwenda huko, because of the way they feel around you, because you're just a negative person. Like seriously, the only way you'll fix them is if you just go inside, talk to yourself and just look at where the problem started. Where did it root from? Like, did you have to fight for the things like necessities? Ndio maana umekuwa unaona mgumu hivi, like umekuwa too sad and angry at everyone. What happened? Like what made you that way, And then when you check yourself, like seriously umeandika kila kitu hapo, okay, it's because of this and this that I'm sad. Work on them kidogo. You'll start seeing a huge progress, by the way. You'll start seeing a huge change. And those people who are very quick to anger, try and find why ilianzia wapi. Like uangalia taka mimi this trust issues thing, I went back and I checked myself. Like I checked all those years I've lived. Okay, zingine ukumbuki julikuwa mdogo sana, let's say maybe from 5. So yeah, I checked myself. I'm like at 5 I was like this. Like where did it start? When I was 10 years old, when I was this and this. One incident just pops up and you think about that incident and you're like, yeah, this is where it's rooted from. This is where I actually made this decision to be this way, to have trust issues. Hii ndio lead hapo. Sasa ni hivyo, you just go back to the books, your memory. It's yes, we might say don't live in the past, but pia ni memory yako, ni past yako. So you have, even if it's digging up graves, dig them, go back there, check yourself. And that's the beginning of greatness. Like ukikaa like you're still the same person from when you're young and up to now, you're not even like aware of yourself, hata hujui unafanya nini wrong, then you really need to check yourself. Especially if you have all those issues I'm talking about and you don't want to be told. Utaki kuambiwa, utaki hata kusikia, because uko zile za watu wananichukia, these people are against me. Yes, you are negative, accept it. Sema tu kweli, jiambie enyewe I've just been complaining too much, I'm like this. Just accept it, work on it. Everyone is working on problems. Kwanza afadhali yako tu ni kukua angry. Other people's problems are way bigger than yours. Just accept it. Hakuna hapa shida ati haiwezi solvika. Hakuna. We'll solve every problem that you have, but you have to it has to begin with you, it has to begin with you. Yes.